Well, many fingers point to Mossad. I'm joined by Gordon Thomas, the author of Gideon's Spies, The Secret History of Mossad. Why do you think some people believe that Israel is in some way involved in this?
Well, first of all, the operation has pretty well all the hallmarks of a Mossad operation. The killing itself in a hotel bedroom is not uncommon for Mossad. I know in the 2.5 years I've spent working with them on and off for my book, Gideon's Spies, that is a standard operation. Secondly, they are specifically trained for that very tactic. They are trained for 2 years in the Mossad school outside Tel Aviv in Herzliya. Then they're sent to their final training camp in the Negev desert, where today their number are approximately 48, 49, of which 6 are women. And there they learn the final techniques of killing. And these include, of course, finding the target, deciding how to handle him. And we should understand that the Mossad Kidon, they're called Kidon, which is the name of the group, the assassins, that this group don't just go wildly off. They go through a process of choosing which target they have. The targets move up a list they have, like a top 10, if you like. And at the top was the guy in Dubai.
Does this passport business, sorry to interrupt, we have a slight delay in the line, does this passport business, as we've been describing, is that one of the hallmarks of Mossad?
Oh yes, they have a whole selection of passports they picked up. Usually what they do, they lift passports in tourist areas and what have you, and use them. Or they create passports, which is possible, but there's something wrong with these passports. It's the photographs. The average age of the assassin team is between 25 and 35. These pictures look far older, so I'm just wondering whether these, in fact, are instructors from the training college who have gone on a mission like that. Now, this has happened before at the Lilyhammer killing of the waiter when the Mossad team botched that. It's also happened when the Mossad men went to Beirut to kill the Hamas leader and failed totally when they're trying to put poison into his ear. So I wonder about the pictures. Had they put together a hurried team? Because knowing he was going to go to Dubai in a hurry, had they done that? We don't know. I think it's futile to try and say, as Israel does, prove it. That is a standard Mossad question. I know from the time I've met them. Prove it.
On the other hand,
that's what they say all the time. And of course,
on the other hand, I was going to say, I've heard other views expressed today that this is a little sloppy for a Mossad operation. Lots of people involved, all these CCTV
pictures. It could be construed. Yes. The Mossad, of course, do like to leave their signature on an operation. For instance, there's 3 or 4 examples I can cite where there's a person they're going to kill. The family receive on that day, the Arab family of the terrorists receive on that day, a wreath, or sometimes they get a memorial notice posted in an Arab newspaper. This is a very chilling thing to receive, you can imagine. And then they kill him. Usually, as I said, they would like to carry out their mission killing somebody in the bedroom. That's easy for them because what they do, they have a whole backup system called a sign-in. These are the people who are local residents, Jewish people, who will help the Mossad. And there's estimated to be in the world about 500,000. Some people say 1 million. I tend to say it's about 500,000 from what I've learned from the Mossad people.
Well, listen, thank you very much for joining us, the author of Gideon's Spies. That's Gordon Thomas.
They have a whole backup system called a sign-in. These are the people who are local residents, Jewish people, who will help the Mossad. And there's estimated to be in the world about 500,000. Some people say 1 million. I tend to say it's about 500,000 from what I've learned from the Mossad people.